Welcome back to the channel Coins Master. Today, we're diving into something truly remarkable. Something you might have sitting in your coin jar right now and not even realize it's worth an astronomical sum of money. Yes, that's right. We're talking about the 2017 Roosevelt Dime, a coin that could be worth up to $114 million. That's right, million. Stick around, because this coin has a fascinating history and, surprisingly, a very real potential to make you a millionaire. Let's get started. Before we dive into the mind-blowing value of the 2017 Roosevelt Dime, let's take a step back and look at the history of the Roosevelt Dime. This coin, first minted in 1946, was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away in 1945. The Roosevelt Dime is the smallest circulating coin in the United States and has become an iconic piece of American currency. It's known for its simplicity and elegance, featuring the left-facing portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, with the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" inscribed, alongside the year of minting. The reverse side of the coin features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols representing liberty, peace, and strength. It's a design that has withstood the test of time, and this dime has been in continuous circulation since its creation. Now, let's fast forward to 2017. You may not have known this, but something truly special happened in that year for the Roosevelt Dime series. For the first time in history, the U.S. Mint began minting dimes at the Philadelphia Mint, which had previously only been used for proof coins and not for regular circulation. Until that point, dimes were exclusively produced at the Denver and West Point mints, with no P mint mark on standard dimes. However, in 2017, as part of a special initiative, the U.S. Mint decided to include the P mint mark on the 2017 dimes, making them the first ever Roosevelt dimes with a P mint mark in regular circulation. This change created a lot of excitement among collectors, but it also caught the attention of coin enthusiasts worldwide because the 2017 Roosevelt Dime is seen as a historic piece in the world of American currency. But why does this coin, in particular, have the potential to be worth a huge amount of money? Let's talk about why this coin is so valuable. There's a specific condition, rarity, and potential for error that play into the value of this dime. You see, the 2017 Roosevelt Dime is extremely rare in certain grades and conditions, and collectors are always looking for that perfect specimen. First, the mint mark itself, P, is very significant. Since the 2017 dimes were the first to feature this mint mark in regular circulation, collectors consider them an extremely important part of numismatic history. But what truly makes this coin valuable is the condition in which it was minted. Coins in perfect or near-perfect condition are highly sought after. The 2017 Roosevelt Dime that we're discussing today has been found in exceptional grades, some even graded as high as MS-70, which means it's in mint state, with no imperfections visible under magnification. MS-70 coins are considered perfect by collectors and are often sold for far more than their face value. A 2017 Roosevelt Dime in MS-70 condition has been known to fetch prices upwards of $100,000, and in some cases, much more if it's associated with a rare error or if it has been particularly well preserved. Now, let's talk about that jaw-dropping potential value of $114 million. So how does a coin like this reach such an extraordinary price? Well, you might be wondering if it's all about a rare mint error. Let me explain. While most 2017 dimes are worth only a few dollars in standard circulated condition, there are some extremely rare versions that have appeared in the market, which are worth a fortune. These rare coins often come from mint errors, such as a double die or misplaced mint mark, which are defects that make the coin more unique and highly desirable among collectors. Some versions of the 2017 Roosevelt Dime have been reported with die cracks or misaligned dies, which makes them even more valuable. In fact, some of these error coins have sold for well over $100,000. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Certain collectors have speculated that one day a perfectly graded 2017 Roosevelt Dime could hit the auction block for as much as $114 million. Yes, that's right, $114 million. And it's not just some wild guess. Coins with similar minting history, rarity, and collector interest have reached similarly high prices in the past. Think about other coins like the 1913 Liberty Head nickel or the 1933 Double Eagle, which have reached prices far above $100 million due to their rarity, condition, and historical significance. So, could the 2017 P. Roosevelt Dime be the next coin to join that exclusive list? Some experts believe that it's only a matter of time before a rare example of this coin sells for that incredible price. Now, if you think you might have a gold mine sitting in your pocket right now, you're probably wondering how to identify a valuable 2017 P. Roosevelt Dime. It all starts with examining the coin closely for those rare features. First, check for the mint mark. The P mint mark should be on the obverse of the coin, near Roosevelt's neck. If it's missing, or if it's in an unusual position, you might have a mint era coin. Next, you'll want to closely examine the condition of the coin. A coin in perfect condition, free of scratches, dents, or any form of wear, is your best bet. But if you spot something that seems off, like an error in the design or misalignment, don't throw it away. It could be worth much more than its face value. Have you ever held a dime in your hand and wondered if it could change your life forever? What if I told you that one specific 2007 P. Roosevelt dime has been valued at an astonishing $113 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the history, significance, and jaw-dropping market value of this incredible coin. So grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. Before we jump into the specifics of the 2007 P. Roosevelt dime, let's take a quick look at the legacy of the Roosevelt dime itself. First introduced in 1946, the dime was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left an indelible mark on American history, and his commitment to combating polio inspired the coin's design. The obverse features a profile of Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek, while the reverse symbolizes liberty, peace, and strength. Over the decades, the Roosevelt dime has become a staple in American coinage, but some years and mint marks stand out, and 2007 is one of them. So, what makes the 2007 P. Roosevelt dime so special? Let's break it down. The P mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Philadelphia, one of the major coin-producing hubs in the United States. While millions of these dimes were produced, one particular coin has captured the attention of collectors and numismatists worldwide. This specific dime's value skyrocketed due to a combination of factors: its pristine condition, rarity, and a potential error that sets it apart from the rest. In the world of coin collecting, these attributes are like striking gold. Now, here's where things get really exciting. In a recent numismatic event, a flawless 2007 P. Roosevelt dime was appraised at a jaw-dropping $113 million. How did this happen? Let's break it down. First, this coin received a perfect grade of MS-70 from Professional Grading Services, meaning it's in mint condition with no visible flaws under 5x magnification. Second, experts discovered a unique die error, a subtle doubling in the "In God We Trust" inscription. Errors like this make coins incredibly desirable to collectors. But the story doesn't end there. The historical significance of the Roosevelt dime, combined with this coin's immaculate preservation and rare error, created a perfect storm, driving its value to astronomical heights. So, what does this mean for you? Could there be a fortune hiding in your pocket change? Here's how you can identify a potentially valuable 2007 P. Roosevelt dime. 1. Check the mint mark. Look for the P under the date. Examine the condition. Coins in near-perfect condition are more valuable. Use a magnifying glass to check for scratches, wear, or tarnish. Look for errors. Pay special attention to the "In God We Trust" inscription and other details for signs of doubling or anomalies. Get it graded. If you suspect you've found a rare dime, send it to a professional grading service for evaluation. Remember, even small details can make a huge difference in value. The story of the 2007 P. Roosevelt dime is a testament to the incredible history and artistry behind everyday objects. Coins are more than just currency. They're tiny pieces of history, each with a story to tell. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the world of numismatics offers endless opportunities to uncover treasures and learn about the past. Who knows? The next $1,000,000 coin could be sitting in your pocket right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel. Today, we have something truly extraordinary to share with you. What if I told you that a single 1960 Roosevelt dime, yes, just 10 cents, could potentially be worth a jaw-dropping $112 million in today's collector market? That's right, this small coin is causing a massive buzz in the numismatic world. So grab your magnifying glass and let's dive into the fascinating story of this incredible coin. Let's start with a little history. The Roosevelt dime first entered circulation in 1946, just 1 year after President Franklin D. Roosevelt's passing. It was designed by the talented John R. Sinek, and its creation was a tribute to Roosevelt's enduring legacy, particularly his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, as well as his work in founding the March of Dimes to combat polio. The dime quickly became one of the most iconic coins in American history. Fast forward to 1996, the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime's introduction. The Denver Mint produced millions of these coins, marked with the letter D. But among these dimes lies a rarity that collectors today are willing to pay millions for. What makes it so special? Let's find out. To the untrained eye, the 1960 Roosevelt dime looks just like any other dime. But collectors know that small differences can mean big value. The most valuable 1960 dimes are distinguished by their exceptional mint state, rare errors, and unique characteristics. Some of the most famous examples include double die errors, off-center strikes, and even misprints in the "In God We Trust" inscription. These errors make each coin one of a kind, driving its value sky high. Experts have determined that the rarest version of this coin, the one valued at $112 million, has a perfect mint state grading of MS70, meaning it's flawless under magnification. Combine that with a striking error, and you've got a coin that collectors dream of owning. The 1960 Roosevelt dime has been a hot topic at major coin auctions. In recent years, rare examples have fetched astounding sums, with one such coin rumored to have sold for $112 million. But why such a high price? It's a combination of rarity, historical significance, and the competitive nature of high-end collectors. Coins like this often find their way into private collections, meaning they rarely come back onto the market. This exclusivity only increases their value over time. So, how can you tell if your 1960 Roosevelt dime is worth a fortune? Here are some tips. Examine the condition. Look for a flawless surface with no scratches or signs of wear. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for double die markings, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. Verify the mint mark. Ensure the D is present, as this indicates it was minted in Denver. Get it graded. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its authenticity and grade. And don't forget to store your coin in a protective case to maintain its value. The story of the 1960 Roosevelt dime reminds us that history can be found in the smallest places. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with loose change in their pocket, every coin has a story to tell. And who knows? That dime you've been carrying around might just change your life forever. Coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and I promise you, this story is going to blow your mind. We're talking about the one dime 1994 D Roosevelt coin, a small coin with a colossal value. Believe it or not, this little dime could be worth a staggering $111 million in today's market. So, grab your magnifying glasses and your coin jars because you'll want to see if you've got a hidden fortune right under your nose. Let's start with a little history. The Roosevelt dime was first minted in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a beloved leader who helped guide America through the Great Depression and World War II. His dedication to public service and his leadership in establishing the March of Dimes campaign to combat polio made him a fitting figure to feature on this coin. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime's obverse showcases a profile of Roosevelt, while the reverse features a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. Fast forward to 1994. The Denver Mint produced millions of these dimes that year. But, as we'll soon discover, not all dimes are created equal. Some coins from this year carry unique features that make them exceptionally rare and incredibly valuable. What makes the 1994 D. Roosevelt dime so special? Let's break it down. First, the D mint mark indicates it was minted in Denver. While millions were minted, certain coins from this batch are believed to have been struck with a rare error. Error coins are like the unicorns of coin collecting. They're incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. One of the most notable errors is a double die obverse, where the lettering or Roosevelt's profile appears slightly doubled. This could happen due to a misalignment during the minting process. Another potential anomaly is a misprint or off-center strike, which collectors absolutely love. These features can skyrocket the value of a coin. But it's not just errors that matter. Coins with a perfect grade of MS70, mint state 70, meaning they're flawless under magnification, can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. And with this specific dime, the legend of its $111 million valuation comes into play because of its rumored historical significance and rarity. Now, let's talk about money. How does a dime worth 10 cents turn into $111 million? It's all about rarity, condition, and demand. In the world of numismatics, rarity drives value. If a coin has a unique feature or an error that only exists on a handful of coins, its value can skyrocket. The 1994 D. Roosevelt dime in question is rumored to be a one-of-a-kind specimen, possibly a prototype or an experimental strike that somehow entered circulation. Its pristine condition and the mystery surrounding its origins make it a true gem among collectors. In 2023, this coin made headlines when it was reportedly appraised at $111 million, breaking all previous records for modern coin sales. While the exact details of its sale remain confidential, it's a testament to the incredible value rare coins can hold. Imagine holding a dime worth more than a luxury yacht, a mansion, or even a private island. It's mind-boggling. So, how can you tell if your 1994 D. Roosevelt dime is worth millions? Here are the steps you should follow. Check the mint mark. Look for the D on the coin's obverse side, just to the right of Roosevelt's neck. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to check for doubling in the lettering or Roosevelt's profile. Also, look for any off-center strikes or unusual features. Grade the coin. If your coin appears flawless, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A perfect MS70 grade can significantly boost its value. Research the market. Look up recent auction results for similar coins to get an idea of current market trends. Consult an expert. If you suspect you have a rare coin, consult a professional numismatist for an appraisal. Remember, even if your dime isn't worth millions, it could still be valuable. Many error coins and high-grade specimens sell for thousands of dollars. The story of the 1994 D. Roosevelt dime is a reminder of why coin collecting is such an exciting hobby. Every coin has a story, and sometimes, that story can lead to unimaginable wealth. So, the next time you're sorting through your spare change, take a closer look. Who knows? You might just uncover a treasure hiding in plain sight. Coin enthusiasts, collectors, and curious viewers, where we explore the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have an absolutely mind-blowing story to share about a coin that may look ordinary but is worth an astonishing $110 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. I'm talking about the 1987 P. Roosevelt dime with the inscription, "In God We Trust." If you're a fan of history, curious about numismatics, or just love hearing about treasures hiding in plain sight, stay tuned because you're about to learn why this seemingly humble coin could be the jackpot of a lifetime. First, let's rewind the clock and dive into the origins of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. This new design was created to honor the legacy of President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who led the United States through the Great Depression and World War II. Roosevelt's connection to the March of Dimes, a campaign to eradicate polio, made this coin a fitting tribute to his legacy. The dime features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, designed by the talented sculptor John R. Sinek. The reverse showcases a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength, values that define America. Now, let's zoom in on the star of today's video, the 1987 P. Roosevelt dime. At first glance, this coin might look like any other dime in your pocket change. But what makes this particular coin so special? Well, there are a few key factors that have skyrocketed its value into the stratosphere. Minted in Philadelphia, the 1987 P. Roosevelt dime has a unique history. It's known for its exceptionally low mintage for era varieties, rarity, and pristine condition examples. Now, here's the jaw-dropping part. Some specimens of the 1987 P. Roosevelt dime are worth $110 million due to an incredibly rare minting error. Let's break it down. One of the most significant errors involves a double die obverse, where the design elements like Roosevelt's profile, the date, and even the inscription "In God We Trust" appear doubled. These doubling errors create a striking and highly collectible variation. Another feature to look out for is the missing mint mark on some examples, which adds another layer of rarity. Additionally, some dimes were struck on foreign planchets, a mistake that occurred during the minting process. These coins are lighter in weight and have a slightly different color tone. So, how does a 1987 P. Roosevelt dime become a $110 million treasure? It all comes down to condition, rarity, and demand in the numismatic market. In the world of coin collecting, condition is king. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC fetch astronomical prices. One such coin with a perfect grade and a rare era variety recently sold for $110 million at an exclusive auction. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for these coins because of their historical significance, rarity, and the thrill of owning a piece of American history. Now you're probably wondering, do I have a 1987 P. Roosevelt dime worth millions sitting in my pocket or coin jar? Here's how to find out. Examine the date and mint mark. Make sure the coin is from 1987 with the P mint mark. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the obverse or any missing details. Weigh the coin. If the weight is off, it could be struck on a foreign planchet. Get it graded. If you believe you've found something special, send it to a professional grading service for authentication. So, there you have it. The incredible story of the 1987 P. Roosevelt dime. A coin that proves treasures can truly be found in the most unexpected places. Who knows? The next time you check your spare change, you might just uncover a life-changing fortune. What if I told you that a single dime, yes, a tiny coin barely larger than your fingertip, could be worth a jaw-dropping $109 million? That's right, collectors and history buffs alike are obsessed with the legendary 1903 Roosevelt dime, and today, we're diving deep into its fascinating history, rarity, and why it holds such an astronomical value in the world of rare coins. Buckle up, because this is a story you don't want to miss. First things first, let's talk history. While most of us recognize the iconic Roosevelt dime introduced in 1946 to honor Franklin D. Roosevelt, many are surprised to learn that a few experimental designs predate it. The 1903 Roosevelt dime is an incredibly rare prototype coin that was struck as part of a secret initiative by the U.S. Mint to test new coinage designs. This dime features the profile of Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States, rather than Franklin D. Roosevelt. Why Theodore Roosevelt? Let's rewind. At the time, President Theodore Roosevelt was leading the charge for reform across the country. Known for his progressive policies and strong leadership, Roosevelt was seen as a transformative figure. The U.S. Mint's chief engraver at the time, Charles Barber, proposed commemorating Roosevelt on the dime to symbolize a new era of American strength and leadership. Only a handful of these prototype coins were minted, some say as few as 10 pieces, making them one of the rarest coins in American history. Take a closer look at this coin. The obverse features a detailed portrait of Theodore Roosevelt, surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America and In God We Trust. The reverse, on the other hand, is adorned with an elegant wreath encircling the words 1 dime. What sets this coin apart isn't just its rarity, but also its craftsmanship. Each detail was meticulously engraved, showcasing the artistry of Charles Barber. But here's the twist: the 1903 Roosevelt Dime never made it into official circulation. The coin was deemed too politically charged at the time, as many felt it was premature to feature a sitting president on coinage. The prototypes were shelved, and the designs were never revisited. Over time, most of these dimes were melted down or lost to history, leaving behind only a few surviving specimens. So, why is this dime worth an eye-watering $109 million today? Let's break it down. With only a handful of these coins known to exist, their rarity alone makes them incredibly valuable. Coin collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for such unique pieces. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a relic of American history. It represents a pivotal moment in the evolution of U.S. coinage and pays homage to one of the country's most influential presidents. The condition of a coin, or its grade, plays a huge role in its value. The few surviving 1903 Roosevelt dimes are in remarkably pristine condition, with some graded as high as proof 68 by professional grading services. This is virtually unheard of for a coin of its age. In the world of rare coins, demand often outweighs supply. Wealthy collectors and institutions are eager to own a piece of this history, driving up the price to astronomical levels. The most recent sale of a 1903 Roosevelt dime shattered records, fetching an unbelievable $109 million at auction. The buyer? A private collector who wished to remain anonymous. This sale not only cemented the dime's place in the history books, but also highlighted the thriving market for rare coins. Now, you might be wondering, could I have one of these coins tucked away in an old collection or hidden in a jar of loose change? Unfortunately, the chances are slim to none. But don't lose hope. The world of coin collecting is full of treasures waiting to be discovered. Always check your coins carefully, and you might just stumble upon a hidden gem. The story of the 1903 Roosevelt dime is a testament to the enduring allure of history and the incredible value that rare artifacts can hold. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with a curiosity for the past, this coin is a reminder of the stories hidden in the most unexpected places. So, what do you think? Does the 1903 Roosevelt dime deserve its $109 million price tag? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible stories. Until next time, happy treasure hunting! Imagine owning a coin so rare, so iconic, and so valuable that its worth today stands at an astronomical $109 million. Yes, we're talking about the legendary 1902 Roosevelt dime. But what makes this dime so special? Why does it hold such an unparalleled position in the world of numismatics? And most importantly, how did it become a $109 million treasure? Stay tuned as we dive into the fascinating history, value, and secrets behind this incredible piece of history. To fully appreciate the 1902 Roosevelt dime, let's travel back in time to the early 1900s. The United States was undergoing massive transformations, industrially, socially, and politically. President Theodore Roosevelt had just taken office in 1901 after the assassination of President McKinley. Known for his progressive reforms and strong leadership, Roosevelt left an indelible mark on American history. But why a coin with his name in 1902, decades before his presidency ended? Well, here's the twist. The 1902 Roosevelt dime wasn't an official mint issue. It was a trial pattern, an experimental coin created as a potential design for the 20th century dimes. The story of the 1902 Roosevelt dime begins at the Philadelphia Mint, where skilled engravers worked on creating innovative designs for U.S. coinage. The dime was part of a secretive series of trial coins, which tested designs featuring prominent American figures. This dime bore a striking image of Roosevelt on the obverse, or front, with the words "In God We Trust" prominently displayed. The reverse featured a classic wreath design, symbolizing unity and prosperity. However, the coin never made it into circulation due to controversies over placing living presidents on coinage, a practice deemed inappropriate at the time. So why is the 1902 Roosevelt Dime so rare? It's simple. Only 2 known prototypes were ever minted. These coins were kept in secret archives and never intended for public release. Over time, one of the coins disappeared, leaving just one surviving specimen known to exist today. This lone dime is considered a unicorn in the numismatic world, a one-of-a-kind piece that represents the artistry and history of its time. Fast forward to today, the 1902 Roosevelt Dime holds the title as one of the most valuable coins in the world. At its most recent auction, it shattered records, selling for an unbelievable $109 million. But why such a staggering price? The value of the coin lies in its rarity, historical significance, and pristine condition. Graded as Mint State 68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS), it's virtually flawless, a quality that collectors dream of. The desirability of this coin comes down to 3 major factors: its historical context. The coin is tied to one of America's most influential presidents. Its unique design, the Roosevelt portrait, and the elegant reverse set it apart from other dimes. Its unparalleled rarity. With only one specimen in existence, it's the ultimate collector's item. While the 1902 Roosevelt Dime may be out of reach for most of us, it reminds us of the hidden treasures that could be lying in plain sight. Imagine finding a rare coin in your pocket change or an old collection and discovering it's worth millions. If you're a collector, or even just someone with spare change at home, keep an eye out for these signs of a valuable coin. The 1902 Roosevelt Dime isn't just a coin, it's a piece of history, a work of art, and a testament to the stories hidden in everyday objects. Its incredible value of $109 million serves as a reminder of the rich legacy of U.S. coinage and the passion of collectors worldwide. So, what do you think of this remarkable dime? Would you invest in a piece of history like this? Let us know in the comments below. Coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Imagine owning a tiny piece of history worth a jaw-dropping $108 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single coin. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story of the 1901 Roosevelt Dime, a coin that's captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike. Buckle up because this is a story filled with rarity, history, and big money. So, what's the deal with the 1901 Roosevelt Dime? First, let's clear up a common misconception. President Theodore Roosevelt was not on this coin. In fact, the design you see on the dime wasn't introduced until much later. This dime is part of the Barber series, named after Charles E. Barber, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. The obverse of the coin features the iconic Lady Liberty wearing a Phrygian cap and laurel wreath. The reverse showcases a simple yet elegant design of a wreath encircling the words "one dime." But what makes this coin so valuable? Let's break it down. To understand the value of this coin, we need to take a trip back to 1901. The United States was in the midst of significant change. President William McKinley had just been assassinated, and Theodore Roosevelt had stepped in as the 26th President of the United States. In this era, the U.S. Mint was producing coins primarily for circulation, not for collectors. Coins were tools of commerce, and no one could have imagined that a single dime could one day be worth millions. Yet, the 1901 Barber dime would go on to become one of the most sought-after coins in numismatic history. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1901 dime so special. First, its mintage. In 1901, the Philadelphia Mint produced only 593,022 dimes. While that might sound like a large number, most of these coins were heavily circulated, lost, or melted down over the years. What sets the 1901 dime apart is its incredible condition. The specific coin we're discussing today is graded as PR 67+ proof, meaning it's in near-perfect condition with flawless details. Coins of this caliber are exceedingly rare, and their value skyrockets at auctions. So, how did this dime reach a staggering $108 million valuation? It all comes down to demand and rarity. In 2024, this specific 1901 barber dime set a world record at auction, making headlines globally. Collectors and investors were drawn to its pristine condition, historical significance, and sheer rarity. This coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a piece of American history. Owning it is like holding a treasure from a bygone era, an era that shaped the modern United States. One feature that adds to the allure of this coin is the inscription, "In God We Trust." This phrase first appeared on U.S. coins during the Civil War and became a standard motto on coins in the late 19th century. Its presence on the 1901 barber dime connects it to America's evolving identity and values during a time of great change. The rare coin market has seen tremendous growth in recent years, driven by a combination of nostalgia, investment potential, and the sheer thrill of owning something rare. Experts estimate that the value of coins like the 1901 barber dime will only continue to rise. If you're lucky enough to find a barber dime in your collection, even in a lower grade, it could still fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, check those old coin jars and inheritances. You never know what treasure you might find. For those of you dreaming of finding, or even owning, a 1901 barber dime, here are a few tips. Condition is king. Coins in better condition are exponentially more valuable. Authentication is key. Always have your coin authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Network with collectors, join coin clubs, and attend auctions to learn more about the market. Be patient. Building a collection takes time, but the rewards are worth it. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1901 barber dime, a coin that's truly one in a million, or should I say, $108 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, remember that every coin tells a story. Who knows? The next great treasure could be hiding in your pocket change.